Hello everyone, it's AviGamer0 here with the first This Week in Smite. So, yeah, this is the, week that the patch, 3.5 Protect and Support came out, so I think it's only fitting if we go over that first. So, the first big change in items is Sovereignty. So, Sovereignty got its, increased its physical protection aura from 20 to 30 now. And that's because, they felt like it just wasn't doing enough anymore because people were really picking up selfish items recently. So now, Throwing Dagger and Golden Bow have a new passive, so all basics will hit enemies in a 15 unit radius. And so this one will do 25% damage to gods and 50% damage to minions. And then with Golden Bow, you'll actually get to do 50% damage to gods and 75 damage to minions within that 15 radius, which is awesome. So that's kind of all the item changes. So god changes. We had a Muzzin Cobb actually got a slow to 20% on all of his ranks. And that's a pretty significant slow compared to before, because last time it was just a 5% at rank 1. And it would get up to 25, but now it's just 20 at all ranks. And then, let's see, so Artemis got a 5% increase in her attack speed buff. Chiron now suffers a 40% slow while firing Centaurus, and scaling is reduced from 40 to 30% on Windgust for Isis, which they felt that Isis was performing much too well in her late game, because she was meant to fall under the early game category, so that's a good nerf for her. Khepri, his base health was reduced from 510 to 460, which is almost nothing. So we'll see if players continue to pick up Khepri, or if he's not going to be as S tier as he was before. Serket, she got a buff. Her Death Bane cooldown from 12 to 10 seconds now, and her damage and scale increase on, she had a damage and scale increase on her Cobra's Kiss, so she'll be hitting a lot harder than she did before, and she'll be jumping around the map a little bit more than before too. Scotty, who I'm playing right now, Calder's Dash will now only trigger every 5 seconds instead of every 2 seconds, which is much nicer. And his ult only lasts for 4 seconds instead of 5. So much needed nerf. They could probably even nerf her further, but that's just my opinion. Sun Wukong had his base health raised up by 20. He'll help box a little bit earlier on. And Vulcan, the Earthshaker, increased the point-blank damage. And then lastly, for god changes, Zeus, the shield no longer knocks back minions. Alright, now on to some of the changes in SPL recently. So, Looney Tunes was acquired by Luminosity, and Weekend was recently actually just kicked off of Envious, so they have a new jungler, which I believe is Dust. And the Gars was kicked off of Randozos. And so some of the most important matches that were happening, Eager won against Allegiance, Panther won against Tornado, Fnatic won against Paradigm, and actually in game 1 versus Fnatic and Paradigm, Fnatic got 0 kills, so they definitely won that one. And so Envy versus Eager, Cyclone Spin actually got a penta, so Envy actually ended up winning 2-0. And that's kind of it for this week in Smite. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you and a comment if you like it, and we'll see you guys all next time. Take care.